All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 2 of our triple header between the visiting Wahepton Huskies and your West Fargo Packers. Just about 90 seconds to tip off here. If you didn't watch the C-Squad game, the Packers won that one by a good margin of the score of 53-33 over the Huskies. A couple players to watch for the West Fargo Packers. The sophomore Jocelyn Jackson, the freshman Bradley Peterson, and the sophomore Taylor Van Winkle, as all three players have showed what they can do on the court throughout these first few games of the season. Just about 45 seconds till we trickle down here to tip off. As both teams get a few words from their coaches before the game here. Story of the C-Squad game was night and day between the first half and the second half. The Packers came out hot from beyond the arc as Halverson hit a couple of threes, and then the Packers got into foul trouble very early on and had 5 fouls with 5 minutes into the game, and the Huskies got a few points of their own, and the Packers finished out hot. And then in the second half, the Huskies got into a lot of foul trouble early on, and the Packers kept their fouls down to a minimum, and the Huskies were never just able to get that momentum going and take the lead here. So as players will make the court, it will be Clayman, Uche, Jackson, Peterson, and Van Winkle for the starting five for the Packers. And for the Huskies, we'll have McKenna Brewer, Max for the Huskies, and we will have Haley Miller. We will also have Lundborg, and I missed one. Who did I miss? And Woods. That first shot by Clayman's off the mark. That's rebounded there by Uche, and Uche gets the Packers' first 2 points of the night here.
Yeah, Packers score first, so nice job there by Uche getting that offensive rebound. Again, so tall and her arms so long that it's going to be hard to stop her if she's already down low.
Yeah, in our last game, Uche, Red River struggled trying to get past Uche as her long arms was able to block passes and just get in defenders' faces. The Wahepton Huskies have a little bit better opportunity to get around that, as just by the looks of it, the height difference isn't as different as it was for the Red River game, as we saw the Huskies get their own 2 points of the night, and that rebound there is by Scout Woods for the Huskies. Nice drive there by Max, and that ball is poked away there by Uche, and Clayman passes it to Bradley Peterson, and Bradley Peterson will drive. Nice little layup there. Can't get that to fall. Almost rebounded there by Uche, but she couldn't corral that as that ball will fall out of bounds. And
she came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she did. And Max will throw it in here for the Huskies as the Packers are pressing here. See if the Huskies can get out of this, as they do. Miller has it here for the Huskies. She'll drive over there on the far side. She'll pass it over to Max, but that ball is out of her reach. And as a result, it'll be Packers ball, and Van Winkle will throw it in here for the Packers. She'll throw it into Clayman. Clayman will pass it back to Van Winkle. Van Winkle will dribble up with that left-handed dribble. She'll switch to her right and cross half court. She'll find Jackson down there at the elbow. Bradley Peterson's wide open there for the three on the far side, but I believe that's tipped, but that's okay because Clayman is there to catch that, and nobody decided to guard Clayman, and Clayman had the easy 2 points there. And as we see, Uche keeps up that great defense, and she's there to come out of nowhere and poke that out of bounds. So
I think Bradley Peterson got an unintended assist on that one to Clayman. But whatever works.
Nice defense here by the Packers as Van Winkle swats that out of there, and that's a three by Jocelyn. Check that. That's actually a long two. Nope, that was a three. So 3 points for Jackson as her first shot of the night is a three from that near side here, and the Packers lead 7-2 with just about 15:45 to go in this first half. Huskies have it here. Pass over to Max over on the far side. Max drives. She passes back to...
Yeah, Huskies got away with the travel there. As you can see, the West Fargo Packer coach in the background of your screen. Not too happy with no travel call.
Brewer will throw it in here for the Huskies as she directs traffic, gets her Husky teammates in the right position. And that's a nice pass to Scout Woods there, and Woods was able to get the easy layup. And that's going to be a good matchup to watch. Woods and Uche, as Woods stands at 5'10", and Uche is listed at...
I believe it's 6'3", Cody.
Yep, 6'3" there, so... Uche still has a height difference, but still going to be a good matchup. And that's a nice play by Briley Peterson as she just took it all the way and got fouled on that. So she'll go to the line for the three-point play.
So both teams here, something we didn't really see in the first half for the Huskies was their ability to shoot some of those outside shots and get points not off of free throws, but the JV team has definitely changed that in this game.
Briley Peterson's free throws off the mark, and as a result, it'll stay to a 5-point lead for the Packers, as that last foul was called on Haley Miller. Max will have it here at the top of the key for the Packers. She'll be guarded by Van Winkle. She'll hand it off to Miller, and Miller will pass it back to Max over there on the near side here. Nice screen set by Lundberg, but the Wahepton Huskies will be called for a travel as a result.
Yeah, switched her foot, her pivot foot on that one, so good call there by the ref.
Timeout will be called. Packers lead 9-4 with 14:30 to go. We'll be back after this quick message.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 9-4 over the Huskies, and Van Winkle will bring it up to half court here with that left-handed dribble. She'll look to pass, spins around the defender, finds Bradley Peterson at the top of the key, back to Clayman, over to Jackson. Jackson passes over to Van Winkle. Nice move by Van Winkle to get around a defender there, but that layup is a little too far, as it'll be a jump ball, as Uche was just ripping that ball out of Brewer's hands, as the possession will stay with the Packers. Clayman will find Uche, as Clayman had Bradley Peterson wide open on the near side for the three, and I bet $20 Bradley Peterson would have nailed that, but Clayman finds another Packer down in the paint for the 2 points, as the Wahepton Huskies, nice pass to Woods, but they'll bring it out to Max to set something up over to Miller. Miller will have it. She'll throw it back to Woods. Back over to Lundberg. Lundberg will try the three, but that's off the mark, and it'll be rebounded there by Peterson. Peterson will drive all the way here for the Packers. She'll hand it over to Van Winkle over there on the far side. Back to Peterson at the top of the key over to Jackson for the near side. Jackson takes the three, and that's nothing but net. That's a player you can't leave open, as Jackson gets a pair of threes on the night for the Packers, and the Packers have opened up this game with a 11-point lead over the Huskies with 13:30 to go in this first half. Max has it here for the Huskies. She'll hand it off to Miller, back over to Woods on the near side, and that passes out of the reach of Brewer, and it'll fall out of bounds. As a result, it'll be Packers ball. So quick start here for the Packers, Cadley. What do you think the Huskies have to do to get themselves back into this one?
They got to stop that outside shot. You can see Van Winkle made a three. Jackson has already made two, so they're definitely making shots from the outside. So Huskies are going to have to pick up their defense, and they're also going to need to try and get some more shots off.
Yeah, if you think about it, you take away those 3 threes there, the Packers only have 9 points, and it's a 5-point game here for the Huskies. as the Huskies look to get some points and get themselves right back in this before it comes away, as Miller directs traffic there, and that's almost stolen away by the Packers. Max comes away with it. She'll work her way over to the left, the right, the far side elbow there.
And it's been a while, Cody, since the Huskies have scored.
As they have 4 seconds on the shot clock there, and Miller runs into Uche there, and that did not look pleasant.
Far from it.
But the Packers will pick up their second team foul of the night here, and Miller will go to the line to shoot 2. So that free throw will be nothing but net for Miller, as Miller ran right into a wall here, but she'll capitalize and go 1 for 2 at the line, and she'll cut the Packer lead to 10 points as that rebound will go to Uche, and she'll pass it over to Van Winkle. Van Winkle will work her way back to the top of the key. She'll direct traffic for Jocelyn Jackson. Jackson will hand it back to Peterson. Peterson is going to drive under the net there. Almost poked away, but Van Winkle comes away with it. Nice spin to Van Winkle, and that's a nice move, but can't get that to drive. Gets her own rebound, reverse layup, and rebounded there by Uche, as Uche used those long arms like we've talked about in the past to just tower over defenders and get the rebound there. And a foul call will go to the Packers as they'll pick up their third team foul of this first half. That foul is going to go against Van Winkle, as Van Winkle picks up her first of the night. Packers with press here and you can't do that. You can't leave a Wahepton Husky right over, or wide open there, and good thing for the Packers, she missed that layup, and the Packers come away with the ball here, as Bradley Peterson's going to drive all the way there, but that layup's a little too strong. Rebounded there by Uche, and Jackson thought about the 3. Pivots back and intercepted there by.
So poor decisions here between the CNJV team for the Packers based on their passing game, and good job by both the CNJV team and for the Huskies on being able to intercept those passes.
Intercepted there by number 42 for the Wahepton Huskies. We do not have her on the roster, so once again, Kenley, she's going to be our Jane Doe for the night.
Jane Doe.
Every game we've had a Jane Doe. Clayman comes away with it with that right-handed dribble. She'll pass it off to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive, nice little layup, but that's blocked there by the Huskies, and Woods will come away with it. She'll pass it off to Miller, and that will be a foul on the Packers. So maybe a little bit of the same thing we saw in the C-Squad game, as the Packers have 4 fouls early on here, and we'll go to a commercial break. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 15-5 over the Huskies with just under 11 to go in this first half. Huskies have the ball here. Max will cross that half court. She'll be guarded by Van Winkle, and Van Winkle pokes that away. Good defense there by Van Winkle. And that ball will go to Elvin Fofana. She makes her first appearance of the night. She'll pass it over to Peterson. Peterson will make a nice move there, and that's a nice shot by Bradley Peterson, as she'll extend the Packer lead to 12 points. Brewer will have it here for the Wahepton Huskies, and looks like we're going to have a foul call on the Packers, I believe.
I think you're right, Cody. I think we jinxed them, saying they were doing a little bit different here foul-wise, and the fouls have just kind of been not exactly fouls that you need to make. You know, fouls that sometimes you think need to happen are on wide open layups and stuff like that, but these fouls have been when you really just need to move your feet instead of using your body.
Huskies have the ball here. Max has that at the top of the key. She's looking to drive, and she hands it off to Brewer. Brewer back to Max. Max drives, nice dish to Jane Doe, and she shoots, and that ball is picked off there by Emily Clayman. Emily Clayman will cross half court with that right-handed dribble. She'll pass it off to Peterson. Peterson's going to drive, and she's met by a wall. That's good defense by Woods as she tried to get the foul, but Peterson gets another 2 points. As Peterson's got 6 on the night, she leads the Packers. I checked that. I believe she's tied with Jocelyn Jackson, who also has 6. Now she leads the Packers with 8 points, and the Packers lead this one 21-5 with just about 9:30 to go in this first half. As the Huskies need some points here desperately before the Packers come away.
Nice ball movement there by the Huskies.
Yes, great ball movement there, and that's a nice shot there by Max. And she'll look to go get the 3-point play as she was fouled on that. Check that. That's number 42, or Jane Doe, for the night.
So one more foul here, and the Huskies will be in that 1-1 bonus.
Huskies can't make the 3-point play happen, and Bradley Peterson will come away with it. She'll reach that Packer ball at half court there. Work over to the far side. She'll pass back to Jackson at the top of the key. Jackson's going to take the long 2, and that shot's just off the mark. It's rebounded there by Brewer, and Brewer's going to hand it back to Miller. Miller's going to drive. She'll be heavily guarded there by Peterson. Miller's going to spin around Peterson, but Peterson does a pretty good job on defense there. Gets back, gets it. Has a nice Euro step there, and that's an overall just a nice play there by Hallie Miller here for the Wahepton Huskies as she worked that Euro step past Uche there and made the shot and goes to the line to try to make this a 3-point play. As that shot's a little too strong there, almost rebounded there by Woods, but Bradley Peterson is there, and she decides to go over all the way there. That ball's off the mark.
And that might be a time where Bradley Peterson should take that ball out. She was outnumbered there, 1-3. So at that point, take the ball out, wait for your offense and your teammates to get back and see if you can set something up and score.
Clayman takes the long 2 over there on the far side, but that shot's off the mark. And Brewer will have it here for the Huskies. She'll hand it back to Woods. And that shot's off the mark as Jackson will come away with it. She'll cross half court with that right-handed dribble. They're just going to not going to block guard Jackson there as she'll hand it back to Peterson. Over to Jackson again. Packers looking to set something up. Over to Peterson. Peterson's going to drive all the way there. Nice play by Peterson, and there's going to be a foul called on the Huskies. So the Huskies will get their second team foul of the night, and Peterson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Peterson's shot is a little too strong there, and that ball hits the back of the rim and falls off there. As she'll look to go 1 for 2 at the line here. As she does. And Brewer will inbound the pass here to Woods, and the Packers are still in press here. Miller will come away with it over there on the far side, and
Yeah, nice eyes there by the ref as she did walk on that one.
Bronson couldn't quite keep that pivot foot down, and ref saw it and called the travel there as Van Winkle brings up here for the Packers. She'll reach the top of the key there. Takes the long 3 there, and a little too short. And rebounded there by Jackson. Good rebound there, but that layup's off the mark. As the Huskies will have a 2-on-1 here. I thought they did, but foul will go against the Packers, I believe.
And I don't know if I exactly agree with that one. Is that one? Both were kind of in movement, but again, you get the call that you get. So
Yeah.
Packers gonna have to be careful here. They're already in the bonus with under 8 to go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kelly. I would have let the girls play it as that one, as that looked like that was incidental contact between both girls. But like Kenley said, you get what you get. Huskies make the first free throw there. And they go 1 for 2 at the line, as that's Lundberg that goes 1 for 2. And they cut the Packer lead to 12 with just about 7:30 to go in this first half. Van Winkle has it here. She works her way over to the far side, directs traffic, passes it to Peterson, over to Clayman on the far side there, and Clayman's long two is good.
That's a nice little spot for Clayman. She's known to like that nice little jump shot from all spots on the floor.
As Brewer's got to be careful. She almost stepped out of bounds there. She was tiptoeing over that near side there. Lundberg has it for the Huskies. Back over to Max, and this is some great ball movement here for the Huskies, as that shot's a little too strong. As Van Winkle will come away with it. She'll work her way up to the top of the key here with that right-handed dribble. She'll pass it over to Jackson. Jackson finds Clayman, and that ball will be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Lundberg, so it'll be Packer ball. As Elvin Fofana will check in for Solveig Seymour. Seymour goes take a seat on the bench. Clayman will pass it into Jackson, and Jackson's jumper there is good.
Nice job there by Jackson, realizing she was open and just taking the shot.
Woods will drive here for the Huskies. She'll pass it out to Max, over to Miller over there on the far side. Max gets around Jocelyn Jackson, and Brewer takes the three at the top of the key off the glass. And 3 points here for the Huskies as they cut the Packer lead to 13, and a timeout called, so we'll be back after this break.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 26-13 over the visiting Wahepton Huskies. Just about 6:16 to go in this first half here. At this time, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Healing Touch Chiropractic, Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, Go Promo, and Van Dam Chiropractic. Without their help, these broadcasts wouldn't be available. So if you're out in the community, make sure to thank these sponsors, as we cannot be able to do this without them. Nice pass down to Clayman. Fofana takes the long two on the near side here. Jackson rebounds there, and Jackson's got 2 more points on the night. Jackson leads the Packers with 10 points. Right behind her is Riley Peterson with 9 of her own. And for the Huskies, Scout Woods leads the Huskies with 4. And Brewer and Lundberg are trailing her with 3 points. Peterson has it at the top of the key here. Thought about the three, finds Clayman at the elbow. Clayman drives, shoots a little jumper there, and rebounded there by Brewer. Miller will come away with that ball. She'll reach half court. She'll be guarded by Van Winkle. She'll pass it over to Max. Back down to Woods, intercepted there by Jackson, as that ball was tipped and fell right into Jackson's breadbasket. Bradley Peterson drives there, nice play. Gets her own rebound though, and that layup goes in.
Nice job by Bradley Peterson being aware to get her own rebound and put the ball right back up.
Wahepton Huskies come away with it. That's Miller over there on the far side. Miller sure likes to take the ball over there on that far side. But that ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be Huskies' ball, as that was last touched by the Packers. Solveig Seymour will check in for Elvin Fofana. And Woods will go take a seat on the bench, and I believe that is Abby Bronson that checks in here for the Huskies. Nice layup there for Lundberg, as the Huskies add 2 more points on the night. Van Winkle has it here. She crosses half court, works her way to the top of the key. Nice screen set by Clayman over to Peterson, back down to Jackson. Jackson takes the little hook shot there and gets 2 more points on the night. So a little bit of back and forth here between Peterson and Jackson as Jackson retakes the lead with 12 points, and Jackson's got 11.
A nice defensive play there for the Packers. They didn't exactly get the ball off that jump ball, but they did slow down the possession, and then they're now able to set up a defense. And it gives Bradley Peterson a chance to tie her shoe. So there we go.
As we wait for Peterson to get that shoe tied. Brewer throws it into Miller. Miller back over to Lundborg, and Miller drives. Nice pass back down there to the post. Clayman comes away with that though. Peterson's driving here, and Peterson's got 2 more points, so Peterson retakes the Packer lead with 13 on the night. As the Packers lead this one 34-15 over the Huskies with just about 4 minutes to go in this first half. Miller has it here, takes the 3 over there towards the far side, but that ball's just off the mark and rebounded there by Seymour. Seymour passes over to Peterson. Peterson's looking to drive, but that shot's a little too short, rebounded there by the Huskies. Miller will have it here. She'll work her way over to the far side there, and I believe Peterson will be called for the foul, and that'll be the 9th team foul for the Packers, as that is. So 1 more foul here for the Packers, and the Huskies will go in the double bonus. McKenna Brewer will go to the line, the 1-for-1. She'll hit that first one, nothing but net, so she'll get 2 more. She'll get another shot. And that ball rattles in and out as Clayman rebounds there for the Packers, and Van Winkle will come away with that. That will be poked away by Miller. Good defense there, but that ball will, Miller will lose out of control, or lose that ball out of control. It will fall out of bounds, and as a result, Packers will call a timeout. So timeout call. We'll be back after this quick message.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Okay, welcome back here. The Packers lead this one 34-16 over the Huskies with just about 3:38 to go in this first half. Packers lead by 18 points. As Seymour inbounds the pass into Peterson, over to Jackson here on the near side. Jackson dribbles here, looks to set something up. Bradley Peterson over on the back, over there on the far side there, and Peterson's going to step out of bounds as he was trying to make her way from that far side over here to the near side, but stepped out of bounds there as the Huskies will inbound the pass here, and Brewer will have a good ball movement here to get past half court, and Miller will have it here for the Huskies. She'll drive. Nice pass to keep it alive. Max will have it at the top of the key, back over to Miller on the far side, and that ball is going to be out of the reach, and Bradley Peterson's going to have a breakaway here. A nice little layup there to add 2 more points on the night. Max will cross half court with that left-handed dribble. She'll be guarded by Van Winkle. Over to Miller on the far side. Miller's going to get around Peterson, back over to Brewer. Nice pass down to Abby Bronson, but the Packers will be called for the foul, I believe, and that'll be their 10th team foul. So the Huskies will be in the double bonus, and that foul is going to go against Solveig Seymour. So Seymour picks up her 2nd personal 10th team foul of the night, and as a result, Bronson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Bronson's first shot goes in and out. She looks to go 1 for 2 at the line. As she does. 36-17 ball game. Packers lead. Just under 2:45 to go in this first half. Jocelyn Jackson has it here for the Packers. She's looking to pass it over to Peterson, and Peterson's going to drive for the Packers, but that ball is going to be a little too short, and as a result, Miller's going to come away with it for the Huskies.
And Packers just got to make smarter passes there. Bradley Peterson is smaller than the person she's guarding, so the likelihood of that ball getting tipped and taken away, as it was tipped previously on that last play, is very high. So they got to be careful with exactly how high they're passing it and who they're passing it to.
And that three is good for McKenna Brewer as she adds a little life here for the Huskies. And she's got 7 on the night and cuts the Packer lead to 16 with just about 2:02 to go. And Jackson's just going to take it all the way. Nice little move there for the layup. Brewer's going to come away with it for the Huskies, and she'll pass back to Max, who reaches that Packer goal at half court there. Back over to Miller, back down to Brewer, and nice ball movement here by the Huskies. As Max works her way over to the far side, that long two is going to be taken by Bronson, and that's going to be well short. And Bradley Peterson's going to have it here over there on the far side. A nice little pass down to Van Winkle, and Van Winkle's layup's a little too strong. Rebounded there by Fafana. Fafana's shot is going to be short as well, and that ball is going to fall out of bounds. Last touch by the Packers. It'll be Wahepton ball as the Huskies going to bring it up the court here as Miller's going to use that right-handed dribble and pass off to Max. Back over to Bronson, over to Max. Max is going to drive, taken away there by the Packers. Van Winkle's going to pass it to Jackson. Jackson's got to drive here. Got to be careful as Miller's coming on the right side of her, and Jackson's going to take the easy points. So Jackson retakes the lead for the Packers with 16 points, and Bradley Peterson's right behind her with 15. For the Huskies, Miller leads with 7, and Brewer has 3 on the night. Miller has it here for the Wahepton Huskies. She'll drive, she'll pass it over to her Jane Doe over there on the far side, and that's going to be a nice 3 there. Nice 3 by number 42 for the Wahepton Huskies. Just about 30 seconds to go in this first half. Packers lead 40-23. Jackson has it on the near side here for the 3. Tries to answer on that Husky 3, but that shot's a little too short here. And that 2 is going to go in by Max. So the Huskies have a 5-0 run here with just about 7 seconds to go. Bradley Peterson's going to drive, and that layup's going to go out. Rebounded there by the Huskies. They got to go as our first half will come to an end. Packers lead this one 40-25, and we'll be back after these messages.
Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up and damn with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
All right, welcome back here to game 2 of this triple header. The Packers lead 40-25 over the visiting Wahepton Huskies. For the Packers, a little scoring update here. Jocelyn Jackson leads the Packers with 16 points, and Bradley Peterson leads with 15, as both of them are playing little hot potato between who's going to lead the Packers here. And for the Huskies, number 20, Hallie Miller leads with 7, and Brewer and I believe that is Lundborg that has 3 points on the night here. Packers got in foul trouble early on, just like that C-Squad game, as if you were watching before this, the Packers won that one to a score of 53-33 over the Huskies. And the Packers have just been able to hit those threes. Jackson's got a pair of threes as well, and Bradley Peterson has been just working the court back and forth for the Packers, and the Huskies just haven't been able to stop her. Kenley, if you're coach for both teams at half, what are you telling each team?
I think if you're the Packers coach right now, you're telling the girls, hey, we cannot get to that 10 foul mark like we did in the first half. We saw that the C-Squad girls came back. The Packers C-Squad girls came back after they had 10 fouls in the first half, and they only had about 3 or 4 in that whole entire second half, so they really cleaned up their act. I think that's definitely what the Packers coach is saying right now. We cannot give them any extra points. As for the Huskies, he's saying we got to slow down their fast breaks. There's a lot of fast breaks. A lot of times we saw Bradley Peterson take the ball up the court and just go straight down to the basket. A lot of times we saw all cross-court passes and right into the basket. So for the Huskies, I would say make sure you slow them down, make them run something, see what they can do.
Yeah, I agree, Kenley. It looks like Peterson in this game has really wanted to go fast-paced and just work her way up and down the court instead of taking that, slow calling out plays. And she's just wanted to go fast, and that has worked for her, as the Huskies haven't been able to stop that. I'm sure, like you said, they'll be discussing that as how they can control Peterson. With that, though, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Healing Touch Chiropractic, Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union, Go Promo, Van Dam Chiropractic. Without these sponsors, these broadcasts wouldn't be able to help or happen, so we thank them from Magnitude Sports Media Network. With that, we have about 3 minutes to go to the second half here, and you can follow us on our social media. Magnitude Sports has over 2,000 followers on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and you can now follow us on our brand new Instagram. And as you see there, our new website came out January 1st, as we're about halfway through January, and it's a very updated new website. You can go watch previous games and records for all sorts of teams. If you'd like to order a DVD, you can go to msportsnet.com/DVD. Follow us on Twitter, retweet our tweets at msportsnet live, and you can follow and like us on Instagram at Magnitude Sports. And you can watch games here on YouTube at youtube.com/Magnitude Sports, and on Facebook at facebook.com/msportsnetfb live. 2 minutes to go to halftime. We're going to take about a minute 30 break here, and we'll be back to the start of our second half.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 40-25 over the Huskies with just about 3 seconds to go till the start of this second half here, as both teams break away from their huddle, as the Packers do at least. We're waiting for the Huskies, as now they do. Looks like on the court for the Packers it'll be Jackson, Uche, Clayman, Fofana, and Seymour. For the Huskies it'll be Brewer. It will also be Miller, Banchez, Max, and our Jane Doe, number 42. Jackson will have it here for the Packers. She's going to drive right at that near side elbow, and it's going to roll in and out there, as that was a nice shot as they left Jackson wide open, but that ball was just an unfortunate bounce. But she's going to get the ball back and take it all the way here, as Miller's going to have it here for the Huskies. She's going to pass it to Max on the near side here. She'll be guarded by Clayman. Back over to Miller. Miller's going to work her way to the near side. Back over to Banchez. Banchez is going to drive, tries to spin around Jackson. Pass over to Brewer over there, and her three is off the mark. But the Huskies maintain possession, as Miller's going to have it here for the Huskies. She's going to drive. She's going to pass back to Max at the top of the key. She's going to work her way over to the near side, back over to Jane Doe, and that ball's going to fall out of bounds, and it'll be Huskies ball. Brewer's going to throw it in here to Max on the near side. Max is going to drive, and she's going to be – that ball's going to be swatted away by Uche. Good block there by Uche as Seymour's going to drive, and she's going to make the easy 2 points there.
Yeah, great ball movement there by Elvidal Fofana up to Seymour, finding the open girl, and Seymour laying the ball in the basket.
And Huskies get 2 points of their own as Brewer's going to get 2 points there. Check that. That's actually Miller that has it. Jackson's going to drive. Nice play there, and she's just going to take it all the way. So Jackson's got 4 points out of this half here for the Packers. She's got 20 on the night. Almost half of the Packers, 46 points.
Yeah, great night for her tonight, coming out and really leading the Packers in this scoring game.
Yeah, it was between Jackson and Peterson, but we're not going to see Peterson anymore. She's going to rest for that varsity game as she makes many appearances in that. As the Packers get another 2 points, and Miller's going to bring it up here with that right-handed dribble. She's going to pass it over to Brewer on the near side here. Brewer's going to drive as there's a nice screen set by Bonches, and Brewer's little jumper is off the mark, and it'll be a foul called on. I'm not sure here. We'll wait for the call. Foul on the Packers, because that's going to be Elvinel Fofana's second personal first-team foul of the half. And Miller's going to take a 3 on the near side, but that's off the mark. Rebounded there by Max, and Max is going to bring it out to reset. Back over to Miller. Miller's going to drive. She's going to hand it off to Max. Max is going to drive now. She's met by 3 Packers there, and that ball's going to be almost taken away by Fofana. Back to our Jane Doe, and Uche is going to swat that pass out of there, and Clayman's going to come up with it. Clayman's going to cross half court. She's going to pass off to Jackson. Jackson with that left-handed dribble, back to her right. She tries to get her around Brewer. As she does, and she's going to drive all the way, tries to muscle her way to the basket, and she'll be fouled. As a result, the Huskies are going to get their first team foul of this second half, and Jackson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. As that foul was on number 11 check that, it's going to be on Bonches. So Bonches is going to get her first personal and first team foul. And with that, we'll have a timeout, and we'll be back after this 30-second break.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 48-27 over the Huskies. 21-point lead with just under 15:30 to go in this second half here. We're waiting for both of their teams to break the huddle. As it's going to be Packer ball, I believe. Yep, as Jackson is going to be at the line to shoot 2. As before the break, we saw a foul that was committed by Emma Bonches for the Huskies. So the Packers will be at the line to shoot 2. Jackson's going to make her first shot. And Miller's going to come away with that. She's going to cross half court. She'll be guarded by Seymour. She'll hand it off to Bonches. And Bonches is going to give it back to Max. Max is going to drive. She's going to pass it back to Miller. Over to our Jane Doe. She passes to Max. Max thought about driving, then gives it back to Bonches. And Bonches' 3 at the top of the key is going to go down. And the Packers, the Huskies have cut the Packer lead to 19 points.
And again, Cody, you've been talking about the great ball movement that the Huskies have been having all game. So great ball movement there again. Bonches, able to lay that 3 in. So good job there by the Huskies.
And Seymour almost comes away with the 3 of her own, but that ball is off the mark. And Clayman thought about taking that 3, but decides to pass it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to pass it over for Fofana. And Clayman's going to keep this alive, so second chance opportunities here for the Packers. And as they don't come away with points, as Brewer is going to pass it over to Miller. Miller's going to work her way over to the top of the key. She'll be guarded by Seymour. Looks over to pass to Brewer. Brewer's going to find Bonches over there on the far side. Bonches is going to drive, there, and she's met by Uche there.
Uche just wasn't able to keep her hands straight up in the air. And as we said, Uche's got really, really long wingspan, so she would have been able to keep her hands straight up. I don't think that ball would have been going in, and I don't think a foul would have been called either.
Uche's going to pick up her third personal second Packer team foul of the second half here, as Bonches is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Bonches' first free throw shot is too strong, as she looks to go 1 for 2 at the line here. And she can't quite get that second one to fall, so she goes 0 for 2. So Wahepton Huskies missed 2 points there, as that ball is almost poked away there by Max for the Huskies, and it'll be last touched by Max, and it'll be Packer ball. Brooklyn Smith is going to check in here for the Huskies as Max goes to take a seat on the bench. Jackson's going to inbound it over there on the far side. She'll pass it in to Clayman. Clayman's going to take the long 2, and that's off the mark, rebounded there by the Huskies. And Brewer's going to come away with it. Brewer's got to be careful. She's got Seymour coming behind her, and I believe Clayman's going to be called for the foul there, as Clayman's going to pick up the Packers' third team foul of this second half. Yep, that's Clayman's first personal on the night. So Brewer's going to throw it in here to Miller, and Miller's going to set something up here for the Huskies. She'll pass it over to Smith, back to Brewer, back over to Miller, and that ball's going to be intercepted there by Fofana, but Fofana's layup there is off the mark, and it's going to be Wahepton Huskies ball here.
So a little bit of confusion there from both teams, not really sure what to do, as we'll see if the Huskies can maybe settle this game down a little bit and try to cut this deficit that they have right now.
Huskies have the ball here. Bonches thought about taking the 3 on the near side. She's going to drive and gives it back out to Smith. Smith is going to pass it over to Miller for the 3 at the top of the key, but that's too short. Rebounded there by Brewer. Smith is going to drive instead, and that's short as well. Rebounded there by Uche. Uche is going to find Seymour, who's got a 2-on-2 here for the Packers, and she's going to drive, and that layup doesn't fall in. Rebounded there by the Huskies. Brewer's going to pass it to Bonches over there on the far side. Bonches is going to drive. She's guarded there by Clayman, and Miller's going to take the 3, and that's nothing but net for the Huskies. The Huskies cut that Packer lead to 16 points with just about 12:45 to go in this ball game. Jackson's going to have it here for the Packers. She's going to work over there to the far side. She's going to bring it back to the top of the key with that left-handed dribble. She's going to drive. She's going to give it back to Seymour on the near side, and Seymour's going to say, I can hit 3s too. So Seymour's got her first points of the night for the Pack. Check that. That's her 7th point of the night. And Miller's going to draw something up here for the Huskies. Bonches is going to take a 3. So both teams are hitting 3s here, as we've seen the Huskies make 2 and the Packers have made 1 themselves. So
it's getting a little hot in here, Cody.
Yeah, it is. As Clayman's going to drive here and take the long 2 instead. That shot's going to be well off the mark, as Clayman was looking for a foul, but she's not going to get one. Max is going to check back in here, and Ashlyn Kaler's going to check in for the Huskies, as Kaler had a nice game before this. Smith is going to have it here for the Huskies. She's going to hand it back to Max, over to Kaler. On the far side, back to Max at the top of the key. Good ball movement here for the Huskies, and Smith is going to take a 3 of her own, and that's going to be off the mark and rebounded there by Elvino Fofana. Fofana's going to pass it over to Seymour. Seymour's going to drive. She's going to pass it back to Clayman, over Clayman's head, though. And as a result, it'll be Huskies ball. And a timeout call. Packers lead 52-36 over the Huskies with just about 11:30 to go. We'll be back after this quick break.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 52-36 over the Huskies with just about 11:30 to go in this ball game here. At this time, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Healing Touch Chiropractic, Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union, Go Promo, and Van Dam Chiropractic. Without these sponsors, these broadcasts can't happen, so be sure to thank them if you see them out in the community. Smith is going to throw it into Max for the Huskies. Max is going to reach that Packer bull at half court there. She's going to pass it off to Kaler. Back over to Max, over to Smith on the near side. Good ball movement we've been seeing. Good ball movement here by the Huskies, and we've seen that all night here in the JV game as well as in the C Squad game, and I'm sure we're going to see it again in this varsity game tonight. Be sure to stick around for the varsity game. We'll have that. That game is tentatively supposed to start at 7:30, and you'll hear more of Kenley from that later on here. But 11-11 to go in the second half here as the Huskies look to get some points, and they have 3 seconds left on the shot clock. And Smith is going to throw up a three ball there, a desperation shot, and that's going to go. So Huskies have heated up here from beyond the arc, and this is going to bring them back into this game here.
Yeah, this has definitely changed the demeanor of this second half and what the Packers need to do if they'd like to come away with a win.
And I couldn't quite catch what happened there on that.
I believe it was a 3-second call in the paint.
So as a result, the Huskies are kind of going to come away with it, and if they can get some more points, they're right back in this one here. With just under 11 to go. A lot of ball game left in this one. And that ball is stolen away by Elvin Fofana, and she's going to go all the way for the layup there, as she does. And that's a good play by Elvin as she just poked that away from the Huskies and took it all the way for 2 points of her own. Max is going to have the ball here with that right-handed dribble. She's going to find, I thought she was going to find Bonches there, as that was the right idea, but that's going to be poked away there by the Packers. And some substitutions here for the Packers as Kaler checks out and Smith checks out as well. Fofana's going to find Uche down in the paint. Uche is going to have that ball. Thought it was almost going to be stripped away by Max, but nice move there by Bonches as she almost takes it all the way there. And Uche, I believe, is going to pick up our 4th personal on the night, and that's going to be the Packers' 4th team foul here in the second half as Uche has 4. So she's got to be careful here for the Packers. As it looks like Grace Weary is going to come check in for Uche. Bonches is going to make her first shot as Weary comes in, as Weary had a fine night here in the C Squad game before this. As Uche is going to set out for a good portion of this second half with 4 fouls. Bonches goes 1 for 2 at the line, but Huskies come away with that as Max has it here back over to Miller. At about the logo there, she'll pass it back to Bonches. Bonches is going to drive over to Max on the near side. Max is going to drive, circus shot, and I thought that almost went in. As that desperation shot just trickled out of that backboard there, and as a result, the Huskies are going to go to the line to shoot 2. Huskies have come within 14 points here as Max looks to cut that down to 12. As she hits that first one, and that last foul is going to be called on Emily Clayman, I believe. Yep, Emily Clayman, and that's going to be her 2nd personal of the night.
Packers are going to need to box out here.
As they do. And it's a good rebound there by Weary. And looks like Huskies are going to play some press defense here, and Clayman's going to inbound the pass into Seymour, and Packers get away from that press there. Back to Fofana on the far side. Fofana's going to drive and thought about it. Nice pass there from Seymour to Clayman down in the paint over to Weary. Weary's going to drive. Nice move to get around her defender, and that's a nice little hook shot from Grace Weary.
Nice job there by Clayman, realizing that she had 2 girls guarding her, so Weary was open and ready for the shot.
Boncha is going to have it here for the Huskies. She's going to work her way to the top of the key with that right-handed dribble. She's trying to set something up here. She hands it off to Miller. Miller's going to hand it back off to Smith there, and that's a 3 for Bonches. Bonches got a nice 3 there over on the far side there, and the Huskies have cut the Packer lead within 12. So the Huskies have been pretty hot from beyond the 3-point arc tonight during this JV game, as they have made 12 points, or have made 4 3-point shots, within the last few minutes here of this game.
Most of them coming from Bonches too, I believe. So she's definitely going to be someone to continue watching this game, but also into the varsity game as well.
As Jackson has it here for the Packers, good drive to muscle her way to the basket, and that ball is rebounded there by Clayman, and a nice little put back there to extend that Packer lead back to 14. 8:30 to go. Packers lead 58-44 over the Huskies. Miller's going to drive. She'll be guarded by Seymour, and she hands it off to Brewer, and that's a nice little move there to get around the defender, but Brewer's shot is off the mark. Weary's calling for it from Jackson, and Jackson gives it back to Clayman. Can't leave Seymour wide open as Seymour drains the 3. That's a nice 3 from Seymour, as I believe Seymour's got a pair of 3s on the night, as she has 10 points here in the second half. And Miller's going to drive, but that shot's off the mark, and Seymour brings it up for the Packers. Nice pass to Jackson, but Miller is going to intercept that. Miller's been a nice player to watch here for the Huskies, as she's had some very good defense, and she's had 12 points for these Wahepton Huskies as she draws the foul there, and the Packers are going to pick up their 6th team foul of the night.
Yeah, Miller and Bonches have definitely changed the demeanor of this game, especially coming in the second half here, as they've both been very good offensively and defensively.
Miller's free throw kisses the glass and bounces in, as Kaylee Moulton's going to check in for Elvin Fofana. Moulton's going to get the rebound there as Miller misses her second free throw, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Jackson's going to have it here. She's going to dribble to her left. She'll hand it back to Clayman. Clayman's going to drive over to Moulton. And that's a nice interception there by Miller, and Miller's going to get 2 points over, and I just jinxed Miller. I thought Miller had 2 points there, but that's my 3rd jinx of the night. If you were watching that C-Squad game, I jinxed the Packers twice, and I got to stop calling plays before they happen there, as I apologize to Allie Miller there. So the Packers come away with a break there, and Seymour's going to take a 3 that's off the mark. Rebounded there by Miller, and Miller's going to drive here with that right-handed dribble. She'll be guarded there by Seymour. She's going to pass it back to a Husky there, and that 3 is off the mark. And Moulton's there to rebound it for the Packers. Weary's going to have it there on the far side with that right-handed dribble, and she's going to drive and draw the foul. So the Huskies are going to pick up their 3rd team foul of the night. And I believe that foul is going to go against number 32, which is Abby Bronson. So she'll pick up her 2nd personal of the night. And as a result, Weir's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Something that the Packers really need to work on in this second half, and this kind of made it so the Huskies have had a little bit of a comeback, is the Huskies have had a lot of offensive rebound opportunities. The Packers need to remember that just because you're up and winning doesn't mean your defense stops. They need to box out, need to not get fouls, and they need to keep going, because one more foul here, and Huskies are in that bonus.
And I think the Packers coach just realized that, as she sent Uche back in the game here for the Packers with that height of 6'3", and she'll definitely be able to get these rebounds for the Packers. Elvin Fofana also checks in here for the Packers, as Bronson has it here for the Huskies. Miller will have it here over there towards the far side. She'll be guarded by Jackson. Miller's going to drive. Nice play there, and she's going to draw the foul as Uche, and I believe that's going to be Uche's 5th foul. So as a result, check that. That wasn't Uche. I thought they called Uche on that foul
I
there.
believe it's on Jackson. Uche may be getting a little bit of a break there.
Yeah, I did not see where that foul on Jackson happened there, but
I think the coach for the Packers was even thinking that too, as she was sending Clayman to go
Yeah.
in, and once she realized it wasn't Uche, she said, hey, never mind.
yeah. So if you're a Packers fan, you got a break there. And if you're a Huskies fan, you're hoping that that foul was on Uche, as I thought Uche got called for a foul, but it was called on Jackson. As a result, the Huskies are going to take a full timeout here, so we'll be back in about 60 seconds.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 61 to 46 over the Wahepton Huskies, and we have just about 6:36 left to go in this game. Be sure to stick around for the varsity matchup and our third game of this triple header between the visiting Wahepton Huskies and Euro West Fargo Packers, as Kenley will go back to play-by-play, and I'll switch to color. And Jackson's going to bring it up here for the Packers. She's going to drive over there to the far side. Weary's looking for the ball here, trying to get around a defender, and that ball is going to be taken away by Brewer. That's good defense by Brewer, and we've said it all night. The Huskies have had some pretty good defense in the C-Squad game, and especially in this JV game, as Miller's looking to find an open teammate. As she does, she finds Bonchez, and Bonchez is heavily guarded there by Weary, and she hands it back to Miller. Miller's going to set something up at the top of the key. They got 9 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Miller's going to try and take it all the way. No foul call on that, that didn't look too well, but the Huskies are able to come away with it. Jackson brings it up here for the Packers. She'll cross half court. She'll be guarded by Miller. She's going to switch to her left hand, back to her right. Screen set by Moten, and that's a nice play by Moten there. And too bad that shot just was a little short and off the rim, as Bonchez is going to drive, and that's going to be a foul against Alvinel Fofana. So the Packers are going to pick up their 8th team foul of the night. And that's going to be Fofana's 4th team foul. So Fofana and Uche both in the game with 4 fouls. And in high school rules, if you get 5 fouls, you're out of the game.
Packers got to be careful here. The Huskies are getting within 13, and there's still about 5:30 here left to go in the second half. And we know that based on their three-point ability, the Huskies, that this could easily become a game where the Huskies either tie it up or take the lead.
So that's a big rebound there by Clayman, and Solveig Seymour takes the little jumper there to add back to the Packer lead. As Miller will have it here, she'll work her way to the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Max. Max is going to work to her right. She'll pass it back to number 42, who hands it back over to Miller. Brewer has it here for the Wahepton Huskies. She passes over to Miller. Miller's going to take the 3, and that's going to fall nothing but net for the Huskies. And like Kenley just said, the Packers got to be careful, because the Huskies have been hot from 3 points in this second half especially, and they've cut that Packer lead to 12 points with just under 5 to go in this second half. Weary's going to have it. She's going to take a 3 of her own, and that 3 is going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Bonchez, and she's going to bring it up the court. She's going to drive. She'll be guarded by Weary, and Bonchez is just going to go all the way. That's a nice move by Bonchez to get around a couple Packer defenders, and the Huskies are on a 5-0 run here and have cut within 10 points. Jackson's going to drive, and she'll be called for a travel. That's what I was thinking. She took a few too many steps there, because this is not the NBA. Brewer has it here for the Wahepton Huskies. She'll pass it off to Miller, who likes to work that that right-handed dribble, and Bonchez's reverse layup is going to be a little too strong, and Weary's going to come away with it. Jackson's going to drive, and she's met by 2 Huskies, and that shot's going to be off the mark. Packers come away with it, and Seymour's going to take another jumper herself. So Seymour's got 14 points tonight here for the Packers. And that ball's going to fall out of bounds, and it's going to be Huskies ball. Fofana's going to check back in for Weary. Little scoring update here for the Packers. Jackson leads the Packers with 21, and right behind her is Seymour with 14 of her own. For the Huskies, Miller's got 17, and Bonchez has got 14 points. So Bonchez and Miller have been crucial for the Huskies here, especially in the second half, as we've seen big threes here from both of them. Good ball movement here from the Huskies, and that's a nice move there by Max. And Miller's going to have it over there on the far side. She's going to dribble back and work to drive, but she's going to be met by Clayman. And a travel will be called on Miller, as Miller was looking to get past Clayman, but Clayman got right in her way, and Miller met a wall.
Yeah, nice defensive play there by Clayman, able to stop Miller.
Jackson's going to cross that half court. She's going to be guarded by Miller. Good pressure there. Seymour's going to take the 3 on the far side. You can't leave her open, but that's going to be a little too far, but it'll be rebounded there by Uche. Nice move by Clayman to get the little hook shot, but that ball is off the rim, and it'll be last touch by the Packers. It'll be Huskies ball. 65-53, 3 minutes to go in the second half. Huskies down by 12. Miller's going to take the 3 there, as Jackson had a little soft coverage there on the Huskies, and Clayman's going to take a hard foul there, or a hard, foul there, and she stands up and looks to be okay, as that foul will go on Bonchez, and Bonchez is going to get her second personal 4th team foul this second half. Clayman's going to pass it into Jackson. Jackson's going to work her way. Looks like she's going to use as much time as she can, as she knows her team has a pretty good lead, but that's a mistake she does not want to make there, as that ball falls out of bounds, and it's going to be Huskies ball. So still life here for the Huskies with 2:45 to go in the second half. They trail by 12 as Miller has it here. She dribbles, works to her right. Hands it off to another Husky over there to Max on the far side for the 3. And that 3 rattles in and out, but Max is going to be called for a travel there, as Clayman's going to pass it in here to Jackson. Intercepted there by Miller, and that's a nice defensive play, but can't get the free throw to go. And a foul is going to be called on the Packers, I believe, and they're going to get their 9th team foul of this second half. Check that. That foul is actually going to go against the Huskies. That foul is going to go on Miller, as she was looking to get that ball back and got a little too handsy there. As Jackson's going to have it here for the Packers. She's going to beat the press. She'll work her way to the far side, tries to spin around Max over there. And that ball's going to fall out of bounds, and it's going to be Husky ball. As the Packers coach is trying to cheer on her teammates, trying to get them to finish out this game here. 2 minutes to go. The Huskies got to get some quick points here as they're down 12. That's 4 threes for them to get them to tie it up, as Max is directing traffic here. Bonchez is going to drive. Nice shot there off the glass, but can't get it to go. And Clayman's going to take a foul there, I believe. And it'll be the Huskies' 6th team foul of the second half. So a timeout will be called by the Huskies, 65-53. Just under 2 minutes to go. We'll be back after this quick break.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
All right, welcome back here. Packers lead this one 65-53 over the Huskies with just under 2 minutes to go in the second half. Huskies work the press here, but Fofana beats it here as she crosses half court with that right-handed dribble. She's going to drive all the way, and that's a nice drive there by Fofana, and just finish that play with 2 points of her own. Fofana's got 5 points here on the night here, as Max has it here for the Huskies, as Seymour tries to strip that away from Bonches, and it's going to be a jump ball. So possession is going to be aired to the Huskies, as 4 players substitute in here for the Huskies. Brewer's going to have it here for the Huskies. She's going to pass it into number 30 here, which is DeReeves, and Brewer's going to have it. She's going to pass it back to Smith. Smith is going to look to drive back over to Kaler, and 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and that pass is going to be blocked there by Uche, and as a result, Fofana's going to get another 2 points here. And Knudsvig will check in here for the Packers, as well as Weary and Moten, as Uche, Clayman, and Jackson will be done for the night. With just about a minute to go in this second half here, Huskies will look to get some more points here, as DeReeves is going to drive. Nice pass to Kaler, and Fofana's going to pick up her 5th foul. So she will be done for the night, as Clayman's going to have to check back in.
And that's just something that Fofana is probably not too upset about with under a minute, but as a coach, you got to think, hey, it's under a minute, we're up ahead. That's just not a foul that you needed to give.
Yeah, the Packers are up by 16 points, and like Kenley said, don't need those fouls. You just want to get out of this game with the win here for the Packers. Good effort here by the Huskies, though. They played really good defense and were hot from beyond the arc with those threes there. 4 that I can remember coming out of half here, as Knudsvig gets a rebound, and she works that right-handed dribble back to her left, hands it off to Seymour. And Seymour is just going to dribble this out, I believe, here for the Packers. She's going to hand it over to Moten and check that over to Seymour. Seymour's going to take the 3, and that ball's going to be a little too strong, and Weary's going to be there for the rebound and 2 points for herself.
There's a little bit of a difference here between the shot clock and the game clock, so Wahepton's going to get something off.
And Moten's going to steal that. She's looking to go all the way for 2 points of her own, but that's a little too short. 20 seconds here to go in the second half, as the Wahepton Huskies are looking to get some more points. As that ball is going to be a jump ball between Weary and Brewer. They were fighting for the possession there. 13 seconds to go in this second half here. Be sure to stick around for the varsity matchup here for game 3 of this triple header. Seymour is just going to dribble this one out, I believe, with just about 5 seconds to go. Or no, they're actually going to try and get 2 more points here, as clock will run out. Packers take the lead here, so the Packers win 71-53 over the Huskies. The Packers take game 2. Be sure to check back for the varsity matchup. That game will tentatively start at about 7:30, and we'll check in. We'll see you later.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.